Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is the ERGJ, your certified financial educator here from ERGJ Enterprise, and we are back with New Black Wall Street Money Talks. We're talking about what's going on in the market today, things we can look forward to as it relates to the economy, economics, and politics, what I like to call money and power. That's right. Find out what's going on here as we head into this wonderful Wednesday, this hump day. What's going on? What's going on, Mr. Burton? Hey, this episode is brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent, black-owned and manufactured right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free delivery to your doorstep. Just give us a call at 678-851-2400, 678-851-2400. This is a 101-ounce bottle, $15. That means 15 cents per wash. It is high efficiency and also halal certified, which means it doesn't have any animal products or derivatives in it as well. Hey, so here's the deal, guys. You got to wash your clothes anyway. Why not give your brothers and sisters a try and practice what you say? You go practice what you preach, which is group economics or your dollar circulating within the community. We can do that just with this one product, which is detergent, laundry detergent. Just think about that. So here's the deal, guys. Why not give True a try? Make the switch. I got a couple things coming up as well. Guys, got at the end of the month is going to be my tribute to Black Wealth Month. That's right, Black Wealth Month. This is Black Wealth Month. And so my tribute is to help at least 20 people. I got 20 slots available, not 20 more, but I'm going to help 20 students learn how to finance their own freedom. So if that's you, you're saying, hey, I want to fire my boss. I want to come up and develop an extra strategy. I want to create multiple streams of income for myself. Well, I'm going to walk with you and create a blueprint for you. Not for me, a blueprint for you, so I can show you how to do that based on your skills and your abilities. We're going to kind of walk you through and start to change your mind about how you operate here in this world. And you can sign up for that. That's going to be how you can finance your own freedom. I'm only taking 20 students. This is my way of saying, hey, it's Black Wealth Month, and we're going to make history this year. That's right, we're going to make history this year. We also got coming up the Dow 30. That's going to be tonight. If you are a beginning investor, you're new to the market, you want to learn from that standpoint, and you want to go ahead and sign up today. We're going to be going through the Dow 30, which is the 30 most significant stocks in America. It's going to be companies that you are familiar with, companies like Apple, Nike, Disney, Walmart. We're going to break those things down. We're going to be looking for opportunity. That's right, looking for investment opportunities within the Dow 30. So you want to go ahead and sign up for that. Be with us here tonight as we go through that. And then also, we got on Saturday the stock market class for kids. So if you have a child in grades 4 through 9 and you want your child to learn early what you learn late, then you want to go ahead and sign up for that. Get your kids signed up for the class. It's going to be on Saturday. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be edutainment. We're going to entertain and also educate. Everybody loves KidVest, so you want to make sure that your child is in that class as well as we begin to teach our children about money, how to make their money work for them, so they don't always have to work or get paid based off their labor. They can actually make their money, and they can get paid 24 hours a day. What's going on, Miss Cheryl Lynn Woodhouse? How are you? Cookie Price in the building. Justin Matthew, what's going on? So here's the deal, guys. Let's hop right into it. See what's going on here in the market today as we get ready to take on Hump Day this day as well. So we actually have some retailers. We're going to be going to Washington today. So you got chief executives of major retailers, including Target, JCPenney, Best Buy, and Gap will travel to Capitol Hill on Wednesday. They are making a trip to lobby against the border adjustment tax proposed by the congressional Republicans. So these retailers are saying, hey, this is going to hurt us and not help us. And if that border tax goes into place, then we know what comes and we don't want to be a part of. That's going to be this retail section. Retail is looking pretty bad, especially if you are a brick and mortar store. You want to I will be staying away from as much as possible. I don't see any hope in their future with this border tax coming down the pipe. But anyway, they're going to go meet and lobby against it. Retailers are particularly vulnerable to such tax because they sell a high volume of imported items, clothes, electronics, and general merchandise that could be made more expensive under the proposal. So that's how it's going to affect them if they're going to be more expensive, these clothes that they sell. And of course, we're talking about cheap clothes more often than not. Then it's going to be it's not going to be worth people buying, which is going to hurt their values, going to hurt their profits, all that type of stuff. So we already see the writing on the wall for Target, JCPenney, Best Buy, Gap. I mean, who's going to shop there anyway right now? So it really doesn't matter. It's just aforementioned at this point. So unstoppable stocks, we got some stocks that have been keep hitting fresh highs. So yesterday was a good day again in the market. Over the past 4 trade days, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, S&P 500, and the NASDAQ have consistently climbed to new heights. U.S. stock futures at this point are holding steady on Wednesday. Even a small move higher at the open will mean more for records. European markets mostly trade positive in early trade. Asian markets are mixed at this point. So we should be looking at another pretty decent day. We did have Janet Yellen speak yesterday, and that didn't stop the market. So she didn't say anything about raising rates or anything like that. So the market continued to creep up. Good morning, Miss All Day Every Day, or Mr. All Day Every Day, Nay. I'm not quite sure if you're a girl or guy, but good morning nonetheless. And then the head of the federal, I just said this, Federal Janet Yellen could give the markets a direction when she testified against Congress for a second consecutive day starting at 10 a.m. So she talked yesterday, and she'll be on trial or on she'll be testifying again today at 10 o'clock. This is some good stuff to watch, guys. If you get a chance, you know what I'm saying, just to hear what the chair of the Federal Reserve is saying, what's coming down the pipe, so you can kind of gain some inference or some insight as to what you might want to do with your positions or with the stock market itself if you are an investor. So on Tuesday, Yellen signaling her testimony that next interest rate hike could come as early as March. So that's what came from yesterday, and we'll look out today. Hopefully I get a chance to listen to it at 10 o'clock Eastern is when Janet Yellen, that's kind of when the whole market pauses for a minute to hear what this chair of the Federal Reserve is going to say. So that's going to be the big news of the day. Listen to her once again at 10 o'clock. Macy's looking to sell a substantial amount of real estate due to online sales. Oh, fantastic. All right. I don't know if Macy's is going to meet with the congressional, but cool, yeah. Yeah, are you saying, okay, they're going to be getting out of the real estate business? All right, that's cool. So we got some stocks to watch. We got shares in asset manager Fortress Investment Group, or FIG, are surging and extended trading after it agreed to be bought by the Japanese firm SoftBank. The deal is worth $3.3 million in cash. SoftBank has been in the news a lot lately, so that might be something that you want to watch out for. That is actually a foreign company, but it could be. It's looking like it's starting to make some noise, looking to acquire more companies, looking to grow. It looks like so that could actually be good news for for SoftBank over a long period of time. Shares in Cigna and Anthem could be on the move after Cigna said on Tuesday it's calling off its $54 billion deal. So it looks like Anthem is probably going to be, I would say it's probably going to be dropping because once the deal is off the table, then the valuation would change. The announcement came hours after Aetna and Humana said they were calling off their $34 billion merger. And I'm going to look today and see what impact that had on Humana. They were down 73 cents yesterday. Both deals were targeted by the Justice Department and were recently blocked by federal judges citing antitrust concerns. So here's what you need to know about this, guys, is that whenever there is a deal on the table, it actually has to be approved by the FDA, and so or the Justice Department, FDA. So it's not set in stone. It's just that someone has said, hey, I'll buy your company for this upon approval. And so upon approval, everybody kind of moves and jumps and stocks go up, stocks go down. But at the end of the day, it's got to be approved for it to go through. So we see a lot of deals that don't make it to the final approval phase, and then things go back to what they were. So just be on the lookout for that if you are a person that likes to trade on that type of news, that it is something that is could be more of a short-term gain than it would be long-term. Shares American International Group are dropping in extensive trading as investors react to worse than expected quarterly results. The company reported a $3 billion loss on Tuesday. Analysts said they were expecting a profit. This morning, we got a couple earnings coming out. Actually, Pepsi already just released their earnings. Pepsi beat their earnings. So I'll be reporting that. And I already provided that on my page, ERGJ Enterprise. If you want to go check that out, check out the chart and things like that. So PepsiCo, Groupon, and Hilton Hotels are going to be reported before the bell. So they're starting to bring their earnings out. You better be able to look and see how they performed last quarter, and also get an outlook of what they expect to happen in the quarters to come. And then after the bell, this evening or this afternoon, we got Cisco Systems, TripAdvisor, GoDaddy, CBS, and Kraft Heinz are set to release after the close. Those are the big ones after the close. So if you are looking at any of those on your watch list, any of those you're investing in, just know those are the companies that are going to be reporting the earnings today. So big news for those companies as well. Good morning, Renee. How are you? So on the economic front, the Census Bureau will release retail sales data for January at 8:30 a.m. Economists will want to see if the increased consumer confidence translating to more shopping. So that's going to be interesting to know, because we're talking about retail up top, and then we're talking about retail here, the consumer confidence. So if more consumers are confident, then typically that means that they're greedy or they're giddy. And when people are giddy, they typically tend to spend more. And so that's kind of what that means. So we're going to look to see if retail sales actually had an uptake in volume over this past quarter. So additional labor statistics release, the labor statistics release also from the January inflation report. Both of those are coming out at 8:30 a.m. So those are basically economic reports that obviously provide what they say, a retail sales data, and then also labor statistics. How many people employed, what type of inflation we're looking at as well, upcoming as well. All right, some other things in the news that you want to kind of know about is that, what did I find? Let me see here. Well, Warren Buffett yesterday, they put a report out yesterday from Warren Buffett and showed what he was investing in moving into last quarter. So he actually took some positions in some airline stocks. And so I could see some things going on there, especially with oil rising. The airline stocks may actually see an uptake because they can actually start increasing their price fares and things like that. So he's been taking some positions in quite a few airline companies. I think Delta, I saw American Airlines, things like that. So Warren Buffett and his Berkshire Hathaway empire has actually taken some positions in airline stocks. Let me go ahead and pull this up so I can tell you what else he's taking some positions in. He's taking more positions in Apple. And then this is very funny because Warren Buffett, for a long time, he was not a big believer in technology or airline stocks. He hated them. But now he actually is taking more interest in them at this point in time in life. So there must be something. There may be something to key in on as far as American Airlines is concerned, Delta is concerned, Apple is concerned. Those are places that Warren Buffett actually has some position. Now, here's some places that he took his money out of, or Berkshire Hathaway took their money out. They sold all of their stakes in Deere. They sold the vast majority of their Walmart shares and the vast majority of their Verizon shares. So what we're talking about here is big money that is going in or going out of stocks. And you know the moniker, everybody put in the comments below, follow the money. You want to follow the money. When institutional money, these are billions of dollars are going into these companies and moving out of those companies. Us, the little people, we need to be aware of that. And I'm out of the moniker like that big money moves the market. I'm just trying to ride on their coattails. And so if Warren Buffett went into these airline stocks, well, I'm saying to myself, I need to put these airline stocks on my watch list. As a matter of fact, we may do an airline investment session coming up because Warren Buffett invested in airlines. Might as well do an airline session. So an airline investment session is coming to Club Millie. Of course, if you join Club Millie, you get to come to that for free. If not, you'll pay us a little bit, maybe $10, something like that, to join in on a session like that. So mark my words, Club Millie airline session is coming down the pipe. I put my mouth on it. All right, what else did I see in the news that you guys want to be aware of? Again, we talked about Berkshire. We talked about Pepsi. We talked about, there was one other thing. It was Berkshire. Oh, Carlos. Oh, okay. What's his name? Soros. Let me see if I can find it real quick. The Soros Fund. Looks like Soros did some things as well. George Soros, in case you don't know who that is, another billionaire. See what he did as far as his stuff is concerned. See if I can find it. One second. Where is it at? Let's see if I can find it real quick. But again, we've gone over the earnings for today. Again, Janet Yellen will be speaking at 10:30. At 10 o'clock, I'm sorry, and then at 8:30 we have a couple of economic reports that come out. And I'm just trying to see if I can find this. AIG posted a 4-quarter loss. Here we go. Soros liquidated Barry Gold. Also, here we go. Here we go. Soros Fund Management. So the Soros Fund Management, it's a mutual fund or a hedge fund that's managed by George Soros. They actually took on some new position in the financial stocks. So let's talk about these stocks that they picked up. A New York-based firm disclosed 14.9 million position in Goldman Sachs, and made a new bet into Bank of America worth $3.9 billion. One of its biggest buys during the last 3 months of 2016 was a call option on S&P 500 financial sector worth $72.6 billion. So George Soros, another billionaire, they've taken some positions in Goldman Sachs and Bank of America. So we got airline stocks from Warren Buffett, which would be American Airlines, Delta. We also have from Warren Buffett, Apple, and I forget what else I said. And then with George Soros, he's going into the financial sector with Goldman Sachs and Bank of America. So those are 5 companies right there that you guys can add to your watch list. You can see if you see any value in them, and see if you can go to what's my views on Twitter. I mean, you know, honestly, what is there to like about Twitter? I mean, what really is there to like about Twitter? They found no way to make money. They found no way to be competitive as far as the. So here's my thoughts on Twitter. Twitter is a good place for Trump to do his tweets, but Twitter has not found themselves to be profitable. Over the past year, Twitter has really been trading between $15 and $17, roughly maybe $20. Let's just say that a $5 range for Twitter over the past year. Over the past 3 years, Twitter has declined 70% from 3 years ago. So they now, over the past year, have been trading in between $15 and $20, and they can't get out on their own way because they haven't learned how to make money. So they can't compete with the Facebook. They can't compete with the Instagram. They can't compete. I don't even know they're gonna be able to compete with Snapchat. We'll see. I think Snapchat may be on that same phase with Twitter, but Twitter just has not found a way to monetize what they do. So until they start learning how to make money, it's good to tweet. I don't think they're going anywhere because Trump will keep them keep them around. I don't think they're going out of business. But until I can see how they're making money, I'm just not interested. Again, 70% down in the past 3 years. Now here's the flip side to this. That if you were to say, hey, I'm interested in getting Twitter as far as just an investment, and you want to have a margin of safety, that's great. But will they ever appreciate? I mean, getting it for $16.52, yeah, that's a bargain. I don't think it's going any lower than that. But it seems to be that they're a $16, $17 stock day in and day out. What's going to push them to start moving towards $30? What's going to push them to move towards $40? What's going to push them to move towards $50 per share? I don't know. So if you want to just get something, and let's see if is it even worth getting Twitter? Do they even pay a dividend? Let's take a look here. 1 second. So Twitter, they don't even pay a dividend. So you'll get a stock that isn't moving, that doesn't move. They don't pay you a dividend. I don't. They don't know how to make money. They got bad management. I'm staying away from Twitter personally. I can find plenty of other stocks that's gonna pay me. And Twitter ain't one. I got 99 stocks, but Twitter ain't one. But that's just my thoughts on it, man. Maybe it's something you can get this. You won't at this level with $16 a share. You probably won't lose anything, but are you gonna win anything? Do you want to? I don't want a position. I don't want a stock I don't want a stock that's stuck in the mud that's not paying me dividends. Me personally, I mean, where's it going? What are they doing? Nobody knows, and that's enough for me. I don't know, so I'm staying away. So anyway, yeah, great question though. Of course, Justin, that's a great question for our Club Millie. We gave him a little taste of what Club Millie does. So that's what we do at Club Millie. We talk about positions. We try to analyze stocks and see if there's any opportunity. I just gave that to you free of charge. So that itself is worth you making a $20 decision to join Club Millie. You do that at www.ergj.net. It's a $20 decision to change the rest of your financial life, and you can actually join in with brothers and sisters who are talking about money. This is what we do. We got like 4, 5, 6 Club Millie members right in the chat. That's what we do. So we did it last night. We're going to be doing it tonight, and we're going to continue to do it in the future. You got to hold me to it. We have a airlines airlines investment session coming up, and we're going to have a financial investment session coming up because we're going to follow the money, and we're going to try to find out what we can do to make our money work for us just by doing what the billionaires do. That's just what it is. And I got to ask you, as it relates to your money, everybody that's not in Club Millie that might be watching this at this point in time, who are you following? See, we following billionaires. Who are you following? As far as your money is concerned, who are you talking to? As far as your money is concerned, do you know? Are you following people that are doing some of their money that you can follow? That's the question. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna follow the billionaires. That's just that. George Soros, Warren Buffett, I might not like you personally, but you found a way to become a billionaire, and I want to follow in those footsteps. If you want to be wealthy, do what wealthy people do. How about that? You want to be wealthy, do what wealthy people do. And I can tell you one thing that wealthy people ain't doing much of, and they ain't watching TV. They having conversations about money. That's why we having conversations about money in Club Millie. What's going on, Breeze? Omega, how are you, man? Good. Yeah, it's gonna come back. I'm trying to bring it back today. If I don't have a delivery, we'll try to do it again at midday. Go back into from poverty to power. But anyway, guys, that's what we got for you today on the show. News that you can use. Pre-market info here on February 15th, Hump Day 2017. Of course, this episode is brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, black-owned and manufactured right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free delivery to your doorstep in Atlanta. Give us a call at 678-851-2400, 851-2400, $15 for a 101 ounce bottle. That's 15 cents per wash. Hey guys, you got to wash your clothes anyway. Why not go ahead and give your brothers and sisters a try and do what we practice what we preach, which is group economics and circulating our dollar right back into a black-owned company. It's True Detergent. Make the switch. All right, guys. So tonight, again, Dow 30 investment session. Go ahead and sign up for that. If you want to start having a conversation with Club Million, what we do, looking for investment opportunities. And then also on Saturday, sign your child up for stock market class for kids. But then also, if you are a person that's saying, hey, I want to quit my job. You're a person saying, hey, I need help trying to figure out how I get all this stress of going to this job. Well, I got an exclusive just for you. How to finance your own freedom. I'm going to give you my blueprint and help you develop your blueprint on how you can fire your boss, how you can develop an exit strategy, and how you can actually create multiple streams of income for yourself to help finance your way to freedom. What is ERGJ from ERGJ Enterprises? Here with you, the New Black Wall Street Money Talks. And I got to say this to you guys. Remember this. It takes a village, but it starts with us. Let's build wealth as we climb together. Have a good day.
The New Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We'll see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.